That isn't what it meant.
Well, what did it mean then? Explain.
It meant that it's indicative of low-resolution thinking.
All of a sudden we can't talk about Neanderthal DNA anymore.
He was not a loser. He was a patriot, and the people left behind there were heroes. And I resent like hell. I'm talking about my son, Bo Biden. You're talking about me.
I don't know, Bo. I know Hunter.
Yeah,
Hunter got thrown out of the military. He was thrown out, dishonorably discharged.
That's not true. He
For
wasn't dishonorably.
cocaine use, and he didn't have a job until you became vice president.
I liked beer. I still like beer. But I did not drink beer to the point of blacking out.
honestly, Sam, if I could just get this sentence out, we can talk about Jimmy Dore can go and kill 15 kids tomorrow, and I still believe in force the vote.
Oh, seriously, hot sauce. I've been eating a lot of hot sauce, a lot of raw peppers and hot sauce.
Early in the morning, they went to the table with the black robe, the black shield, and they pulled out the votes. Those votes were put there a number of hours before.
Is this thing on? I've been trying to get this goddamn thing to work for like the last 7 hours. Is this thing on? Max, someone let me know. Maxie, get up here. Maxie. Is it on? Is it on? Look at him. Look at him. Is it on? Look at this dog. Look at this goddamn dog. Oh my god. Look at this animal. Look at him. He's so beautiful. So, folks, it came to me in a dream. I've made a decision. I am going to create Max the Dog rare NFTs. It's happening. Came in a dream, folks. Look at this dog. Wouldn't you want to buy a non-fungible token of this dog? Come on, look at him. Look at him. Come on, Max. Look at the camera. Look at him. Oh, he's a puppy. He's a puppy. He's a puppy. Look at him. Huh? See? Huh? How's everyone going? Give me the scoop, folks. Yet another poorly thought out train wreck show. Thank you, Mila. Thank you. Thank you, Mila, for your contribution. So I got a guest for tomorrow. So definitely tune in for tomorrow's show. I got a guest. So, am I going to tell you who the guest is? No. But we got a guest. So, and by we, I mean Max and myself. It's a little cold. Turn my light on. Yep, we're going to get Fiorella Isabel live on the scene in Honduras. No, I'm just joking. It was never about the... It was always leading to selling Max the Dog NFTs. Yep, that's true. I got to take my medication, so hold the goddamn phone, folks. Put your phones in the air and hold them. Hey, Wesley. The Ben Burgess debate happened already. You missed that. That was like a week ago. Got Max the dog back there. Check that out. Look. Oh, he's coming to the foreground. Just kidding. Well, he's coming to the foreground. He's here. He's here, folks. Look at the baby. Look at the baby. I probably look insane to most of you, but if you have a dog, you'll know it does a lot when you make noise. Oh, here we go. See? Oh, ow! Oh, he stabbed me. Oh, I've been hit. Oh, I've been hit. I'm done for. It's over for me. Max, you got 2! He's got 2! Did you see that? Rewind. This is why I have rewind. Look at him. He's got 2. Max, what the hell? Look at him. He's got 2. He's got 2 and he's bringing them. Look at that. It's happening, folks. Now this has got to be an NFT. Look at this. Hold up. Look at this. Come on, Max. Show the camera. Show the camera. Come on. Show the camera. You got 2. He's got 2. Look at. Why are you so beautiful, Max? You're so beautiful. Okay. Come on, Maxie. No. I'm going to take selfie. Look at that. Oh. Oh, perfect. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at that. Beautiful. Wow. He's got 2. I don't know what to tell you, man. This dog. Now that's an NFT in the making. All right. Okay. Woo! Drink some more Covfefe. It's already 10:14, folks. Max is not smart. Max is a dumb dog. He's also blind. He runs into the wall sometimes. My tooth is like super sensitive to the heat of the coffee, but it's just one tooth. That leads me to believe I got a problem brewing. Anyway. Let's get started with the goddamn news. Folks, hold up. I don't have any video files. I'm out of files, folks. I filed my last file. Poor Max. Yeah, he's stupid. He's dumb. Max, are you dumb? Uh-oh, he's got something to say about this. Max, are you dumb? Are you dumb? Hi. Hello. Oh. Look at him. I could just do a show and it's just like this. Like, is this entertaining? Like, is there... I'm sure that there's some motherfucker out there that's like, oh, she's doing the dog thing for the first 15 minutes. Which is like, if you had this dog, like, let's be honest. If you had this dog... Oh. Holy Macintosh dog. Alright, I'm doing some file transfers, folks. Yeah, I gotta do a series, like a unique series on Max the dog. I'll use that to promo the NFTs. speaking of NFTs, let's talk about cryptocurrency, folks, because I know y'all are living vicariously through me when it comes to the gambling. So I want to talk a little bit. So, folks, you know how Omicron, remember Omicron? It sounds like a Pokemon game, like Pokemon Omicron, right? So you remember what happened there with that shit? All right, so check it out. So Omicron happened, and so my cryptocurrencies went down. That's right. So they went down when Omicron happened. And so that's not... It's very, very, very bad. And so I wanted to talk about how I've got... You know, look at this. So it's at 341. Now, again, I bought this token originally probably around 20 cents, right? So, and now we're at 340. Well, we were at 341. And then Omicron is like, okay, about that. So it went down. So it went back down to $2. Now, personally, $2 is more than I could ever dream like 2 months ago, like a month ago. But let's put that out of there. But so Omicron is like, all right, so we're going to fuck your shit up. Go fuck yourself. But wait a second, folks, wait a second. That's right, it's going back up. So I don't know what to tell you. I'm a genius. I often have properties that would typically be associated with geniuses. I got a dog in the background. As you can see, Max, I'm talking about you. That's up. Here he comes. Here he comes, see? And you can't hate me for doing cryptocurrency because whenever I make a lot of money in crypto, I get Max new toys, and I buy him some, like, nice wet food, and he's, you know, he's really raking it in, too. So, I mean, are you going to attack the dog? Are you going to attack the dog? Or are you going to say, oh, that dog doesn't deserve wet food? Are you going to attack this dog and go like, oh, fuck that dog. That dog doesn't need toys. Well, guess what? My crypto dreams gave this dog some more toys. You think, how could he hold 2 toys earlier? You think that was just you think that was random? No, he knows. He knows that he earned those toys. But yeah, so, you know, all you gotta do is be me, and then you'll 30x on your crypto coin, and you'll just be like a super cool person, and that's me. So, you ever 30x your money? Can't say that I have, but I got close. I got like 28x, so. Look at this dog. Wow! Wow! Alright, my files have finished transferring. Oh, he's pulling my hair. He's pulling my hair. Oh, thank you, Max. You're brushing my hair with your claws. With your claws on your paws. You got claws on your paws. Look at him. He has no idea what's going on. Alright. I don't like Max's collar on because I like to pet him, and you can't do this style of pet when they got a collar on. You just can't do it. You know? You just can't do it. And I want to do it. I want to pet your neck. Look at him. He's happy. He's so happy. Woo! Woo! Oh my God. This dog. What a doggy dog. All right, there he goes. Off in his own world. Ever played Omicron, the Nomad Soul? No, I haven't. What is it for? Sounds like a PS2 game. What is STARS? That is a group of elite law enforcement individuals from the Resident Evil franchise. But yeah, so just throwing that out there, folks. Crypto genius. That's me. Follow my advice, buy my book, and you can be as rich as I am after I rake in the sales from the book. But anyway, let's go in. Actually, I can't go in. I don't know what day it is. Hold the phone, folks. Hold the phone, folks. Dreamcast. Okay. I'm down with the Dreamcast. I have dreams, and I typically tend to cast them. Alright, so yesterday was day 222, I believe, of protests in the city of Elizabeth City, North Carolina. Once again, we went through downtown Elizabeth City. It may look like no one's here, but they chose me to be in the front this time. I was choosing the route. I was choosing the way to walk around. And so I'm in the front. I don't like being in the front, so, you know, I'm just gonna, you know, but anyway, so another, you know, average demonstration. We've been just going through downtown Elizabeth City every day And, you know, we usually do it for about 15 or so minutes. And, you know, again, the facts of the case are as devastating as they'll ever be. They knew Andrew Brown Jr. was unarmed, right? 7 sheriff deputies with AR-15s, what? They shot into a neighbor's kitchen, what? In a school zone at 8:30 in the morning, what? They didn't do any medical intervention after killing Andrew Brown Jr. Instead, what they did was they let his body sit on the asphalt for several hours. And while that was happening, they were running around, scurrying around, picking up the rifle casings because they wanted to cover up how many bullets they shot. Deputy Daniel Meads was caught on another person's body camera, hiding the amount of bullets in his magazine, and then later lied to investigators. But it's okay, because they painted Black Lives Matter on the street. They didn't have an arrest warrant. They said it was an arrest warrant. Then it was turns out it was a search warrant. What the fuck are you shooting someone for with a search warrant? But it's okay. Police to Peace here, an outside organization, is bidding $69,000 to change their uniforms to peace officers. It's all chill. So Robert Morgan, Daniel Meads, Aaron Llewellyn, and the rest of the Cringe crew got several months of paid vacation and got a salary bonus. But that's fine, because they painted Black Lives Matter on the street. You know, you can tell that the leadership of Elizabeth City really understands the pain and suffering because they painted Black Lives Matter on the street and then didn't even pay the person who did it. That's how you can tell that they really care about what's happening. Again, folks, I ask you this, and I ask you this every day. If I were a tree trimmer, and I, running around trimming trees or whatever for money, and then I just decide, I'm going to go on a killing spree, and I just, chop someone's head off, would I get 2 months of paid vacation? Do you, ask yourself that question. Would I get a salary increase? Would I get more money from the government? No. I would go to jail, right? But when you're a cop, whatever, kill anyone you want, no jail, more money for you, more money for your friends, and you get to finish that new season of whatever the fuck that just came out on Netflix with your fucking several months of paid vacation. Fuck that shit, fuck you, and fuck the police. So that's all I have to say on that one. But again, another very nice demonstration yesterday. Granny killing spree with a box cutter at Food Lion. You know it. So, folks, I went to Food Lion the other day. Max, come up here. This is a serious story. I need my dog. So, folks, I went to Food Lion the other day. And I was looking, right? Because, it's called Food Lion. So I was looking for the lion. And I couldn't find the lion. And so I asked to speak to the manager, and eventually, the manager comes out. And I ask him, where's the lion? I thought this is Food Lion. And the manager looks at me and he goes, what? Because he has no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. To him, I'm just a crazy person. But you call your establishment Food Lion. I'm here to see the lion, sir. I'm here to see the lion. I'm a tourist. I thought I was coming in to see a lion. And then I realized, folks, it all clicked when I was in this conversation with the manager at Food Lion. It clicked for me. You want to know what clicked? They were lying about the Food Lion. Huh? I'll be here all week, folks. I'll be here all week. Anyway, so let's move on with our lives. All right. Folks, the war on Christmas. It's starting early. So it's actually not even December yet, and the war on Christmas is here. Nationwide Christmas tree shortage affects some DMV tree farms. Whoa. So this is from Centerville, VA. With Thanksgiving over, families have now begun the process of finding the perfect Christmas tree. By the way, can we talk about how bleak it is that we're in the middle of a fucking pandemic? People are dying. Millions of people are getting sick. There's a new variant that's going to kill us all. People can't even afford like food for their families for Thanksgiving. But yeah, we got to go get a new tree. What the fuck? Christians are... I mean, Christians, man. Like, they're crazy. I mean, I got many friends that are Christians. That's, you know, they're all great people. But I mean, like, man, oh man, this shit is crazy. So let me get this straight. You're going to bring a tree in your house instead of feeding your kids and your dog? What? What? Now, obviously, you know, people that are affording Christmas trees are, you know, it's not like, I don't think anyone's actually skipping meals, right, to buy a Christmas tree. But, you know, it's possible. Some people take that shit really seriously. But again, I just think it's really funny that the supply chain shortage somehow... Like, what? There's a supply chain shortage from China. What does that have to do with trees? Don't they come out of the fucking ground? Like, how are we having a short supply chain on motherfucking goddamn nature? This shit comes out of the ground. You plop a little fucking acorn in there and boom, comes the Christmas tree? The fuck? But anyway, let's read. Deb Carl and her husband Mark already made 2 stops at nurseries before arriving at the parking lot in Centuryville, where Mitt Rogers Christmas tree farm set up shop. They had, oh my goodness, maybe a third of the supply that we've seen in the past years. I don't know why they're British. And they're tiny. They're cute, but they're like Charlie Brown trees. So we decided to come here. Again, not sure why they're British, but they are. It's fine. I have nothing against the Brits. Part of the reason she struggled to find exactly what she was looking for has to do with the Christmas tree shortage. How is that possible? Like, it comes out of the ground. What? There's a tree shortage? Like, I don't know, man. That shit's crazy. We do wholesale, but we've cut our customers back a little. About 10% of each customer, and we're not even taking on any new customers because we don't even have all the trees. Get some more trees. So I don't know what's going on here. About a decade and a half ago, growers had too many trees. Well, what is that? How do you have too many trees? You just leave them there. They suck the carbon out of the atmosphere. You're good to go. How do you have too many trees? This is like, again, only Christians could find themselves in an environment where there's too many trees. Like, think about that. Think about that. Why is all of this happening? Christians. They're at it again. These motherfuckers. First, the Crusades. God help us. Right? Then, the decades and centuries of puritanical oppression. And now Christians are telling us we have too many trees. Well, that was actually 10 years ago. So the Christians said we had too many trees. They cut down all the trees, and now there's not enough trees. Thanks a lot, Christianity. So what else do we have here? It takes about a decade for them to grow, and more people are looking for live trees. The demand has grown. Yeah, okay, here's another thing. Population growth. Population growth. So if it takes 10 years for a Christmas fucking tree to grow... Oh, not that many people are buying trees this year, so let's cut down our supply for 10 years from now. What? How about this? You keep growing more trees, and then if no one buys the tree, wait for it, you just have a tree. Whoa! Like, you just have a tree now. All right, that's crazy. Who would ever want that? Richardson said he's tried to keep his costs low, increasing prices by about $10, but others say the increased price is significantly higher than that. He also manages to keep his sense of humor. Goddamn, that's great to hear. He's got a sense of fucking humor. I think you can look around and see that our quality is pretty good. It's a tree. When you're a grower, you can keep that quality. Sell somebody else the ugly ones. It's a tree. What does that mean, an ugly one? It's a tree. The fuck? Only Christians would make a way to, like, not only bring trees inside the home. The whole reason we built a house, by the way, the whole reason that we as humans collectively decided, let's build houses, was to get away from the trees. They want to bring the trees back in the house. That's cool. That's fine. I'm fine with, like, like an atrium or an arboretum inside your house. That seems like it would be nice. Like, have, like, a house that's, like, a giant square and it's got, like, a carve out in the middle where there's a tree coming out. You know what I mean? Like, it's like an O. Think of an O, but like a 3D O, right? Like a donut, except in the donut hole is a tree. So there's like a tree in the middle of your house. Like, I'm down with that. That's cool. But they're not doing that. They're bringing these trees inside of their houses. They're cutting down trees. Now they got too many trees. Now they don't have enough trees. Again, only Christians would find themselves in this predicament. But again, now this is like a Christian civil war. This is the war on Christmas from the inside. These motherfuckers were playing the long game. They had some spies up in here 10 years ago. They were playing the long game. They're like, all right, 10 years from now, we're going to strike. And what we're going to do now is we're going to blame the financial crisis. We're going to stop growing trees. And then in 10 years, there's going to be no trees. And then all hell's going to break loose. The war on Christmas, folks. I don't know what to tell you. But again, fuck those trees. Well, actually, don't fuck the trees. That's, you want to leave them in the ground. And then also, fuck Christmas, honestly. Maybe it's just because I come from a broken home, but almost all of my Christmas memories are pretty horrible. So fuck Christmas, fuck you, fuck your trees, fuck Jesus, and stop fucking the trees and leave them alone. That's all I have to say. That's the end of my segment. Goodbye. So we got Max the dog here once again. Max is very clingy today. You're a clingy pup. Fuck Jesus, fuck his birthday. Did he wish me a happy birthday? Did Jesus wish me a goddamn happy birthday? I don't think so. I keep a list of people who wish me happy birthday. And then I find out what their birthday is. I've got a Google spreadsheet of this. And then I wish them a happy birthday in return. You don't wish me a happy birthday? Fuck you. Fuck your birthday. Not interested. Folks, I don't know what to tell you. There's a dog here. Just yeah, on Thanksgiving, the night before Thanksgiving, and I do this on Christmas Eve as well, I get a glass and a full bottle of alcohol, and I place it on the table so that as soon as I wake up, crack that motherfucker open, pour me a drink, and that's the rest of my day. And I do the same thing on Christmas. I'm not a huge holiday fan. This dog is on my pinky toe. You're crushing my pinky toe, Max. I'm going to die. I'm going to experience blood loss and internal bleeding. Why are you doing that to me? Look at him. He's not even letting me know. What kind of, I'm being held hostage. And it's there's no negotiation. It's just he's looking at me. Why are you looking at me? Oh my god, I love him so much. He probably thinks that I'm crazy in the morning. Who am I talking to, Max? I'm talking to them. Look, I'm talking to them. Everyone say hi, Max. I need to go back and find out when I got Max. The 1 year Max birthday, even though he wasn't born on that day, but he was born into my life on that day. Okay, so how about this? Everyone send me an audio file of you saying happy birthday, Max, and I'm gonna edit that into one long audio file, right? And then I'm gonna play it on the speaker for Max on his birthday, but I gotta find the day. But everyone, that's gonna be what we're gonna do. We're gonna wish you a happy birthday, Max, and then I'm gonna give you wet food, and then I'm gonna give you a cookie, and then I'm gonna buy you new toys. I'm gonna buy you toys. It's soon, yeah. It's in a week or two. I gotta find it. Someone remind me to find it. I'm an atheist and I love Christmas because I get to see my family. Unfortunately, this year will be like last year's thanks to COVID. Yeah, that's the key difference is fuck my family. I don't like my family. Whoa. I mean, you don't have to, Catherine. You can do one of those do an accent or something, that way people don't even know who you are. Just go howdy doody, Max the dog. That can be what you say. Well, actually, you can't say that now because then people are going to figure out. But you can do something like that. How's it going, Max? How you doing? What file format? Who cares? Just rolling a joint? Hell yeah. Fuck my family. My family fucking sucks. Anyway, now that we fucked my family, So, folks, when this whole saga started, I decided to break out my Blu-ray edition of Magic Mike in celebration. However, it appears that the celebration was for naught, because Matthew McConaughey rules out a run for the Texas governorship, quote, at this moment. What? So this is just a way to get into the headlines again. Yeah, I'm not going to run right now. Well, okay, what about later? Are you going to run later? We'll find out, but let's read. So, folks, this is on top of recently there was a poll done that showed Matthew McConaughey was beating Governor Abbott in Texas, and Beto O'Rourke was losing epic style. That was a poll that came out like this week, or last week, I guess. This week just started. Where Beto was losing by like 5 points, but Matthew was winning by like 7, you know? And so, and again, any excuse to watch Magic Mike. Like, let's be honest. If anyone hasn't seen Magic Mike, I highly recommend watching the film. 10 out of 10. That being said, let's read. Hollywood actor Matthew McConaughey announced Sunday that he will not run for Texas governor at this moment, ending months of speculation that the Dallas Buyers Club and Dazed and Confused actor would enter the state's political scene. Also, again, star of Magic Mike, but let's go on. As a simple kid born, I don't care. Since at least last year, McConaughey has publicly flirted with the idea of running for governor, at times saying he was seriously considering it, while also saying he was unsure if his future was in politics. Personally, I think he should have been in Magic Mike too, but that's just, you know, you can watch Magic Mike with no sound. No sound required. I am not until I am, McConaughey told NPR last month. What the fuck does that mean? All right. McConaughey's announcement comes ahead of the state's December 13th filing deadline and 2 weeks after Democrat Beto O'Rourke, a former congressman who ran for president and lost, and Senate and lost, announced his bid to unseat the GOP incumbent Gov. Greg Abbott. The primary election will take place on March 1st. So, even as he considered a run, McConaughey gave few clues about what kind of leader he would be. The self-described philosopher, poet, statesman. Lord have mercy. Imagine, you know, he wins, right? And then he goes Magic Mike mode, right? Just hops up on the table, takes his clothes off. Hey, I'm just saying, like, I'm just throwing that out there. That's the only reason I would support Matthew McConaughey. In fact, I was going to move to Texas just to vote for this motherfucker. Seems like that's not a good idea anymore. Earlier this month, McConaughey drew attention after he said he would not mandate vaccinating young children against the coronavirus. I didn't see that part. I didn't see that part. Oh, no? That's no good. Well, and that his 2 youngest hadn't been immunized. Oh, no. No. But McConaughey's vague political profile could work disadvantage should he decide to run for public office. I mean, he's got 2 more weeks. Traditional political folk will criticize him by saying that nobody knows where he stands. I mean, he can stand on me anytime. But anyway, I don't care about Matthew McConaughey. I've made all my Magic Mike jokes. That's it. He's not running. And go watch Magic Mike and take some drugs while you watch that and enjoy yourself because it's a great movie. So that's all I have to say. God damn. He's like 60? Oh, that's fine with me. Looks like we dodged a bullet. I don't think so, because Greg Abbott is like the worst person possible. Like, I would take someone who's like, yeah, maybe we shouldn't vaccinate the kids over Greg fucking Abbott. Like, I mean, hey, I don't live there. But, you know, what are you gonna do? Never meet your heroes or your hoes, apparently. You can take the R and the E out of there. Alright, folks, let's go. Talked enough about Magic Mike. Let's talk about this. I always love doing it. Let's talk about this. You don't know what's on the god. Yeah, let's talk about this. See, if I had a producer, right, it would pop on the screen. But I don't have a producer. You want to know why I don't have a producer? Because I don't need a fucking producer. I can do this show by myself. The only thing I can't do without a producer is this. But one of these days, I will figure out a way to do so. And then I will say, fuck you, producer. I don't need you. How many of these podcasts are you watching where they've got these producers and the hosts don't even know how to use their own fucking show-like tools? You know what I mean? Bad news, Max arrived on the 23rd of November. What? I thought it was December. Damn, last year was crazy. But anyway. Yeah, so imagine, oh yeah, I'm doing a show. You should listen to me. I don't know how to use a keyboard and mouse. I don't know how to use a keyboard and mouse. I don't know how to click buttons on my stream. But listen to what I have to say about politics. You ever see these fucking shows? You know what shows I'm talking about. Some of these shows got like 3 producers. What show needs 3 producers? I'm telling you right now, no show needs 3 producers. But there's these shows out there, they got like unnamed producers, uncredited producers, they've got super producers, they've got, regular producers. What the fuck? What are they producing? What are they producing? Nothing. They're not even doing this. Hold up. I can do it with one hand. Alright, let's talk about this. Huh? See? I'm out of control. Alright. So, Donald ass, motherfucking ass, orange ass, son of a bitchin' ass man, is, he's at it again. So, they're all begging me! Trump's 2024 Veep tryouts get underway. Folks, I want to underscore this segment, and I want to talk about something extremely, extremely important in regards to the former president of the United States.
Everybody comes in your grandmother here.
So anyway, with that being said, let's read. The last time Donald Trump picked a running mate, he made a controversial choice in Mike Pence, and then tried to get them killed. So imagine running to be Donald Trump's second vice president. What happened to the first one? Oh, he's not with us anymore. What happened? Oh, don't worry about it. But imagine, you're going for the tryouts. It's like, oh yeah, he tried to kill the last guy. What could possibly go wrong? But as Trump gears up for a 2024 bid to recapture the White House, the nation thinking at Mar-a-Lago surrounding his potential vice president is considerably different. According to conversations with a dozen Trump advisors and close associates, the former president doesn't feel bound by geographic or ideological considerations or any standard political rules at all. Again, he tried to kill the last guy. You gotta be crazy to go for that position at this point. Those familiar with his thinking say his selection will be determined by 2 factors that rate highest in Trump's estimation: unquestioned loyalty and an embrace of the former president's baseless claims that the 2020 election was stolen from him. It's just so good. Folks, you know what this means, though, is that he is running in 2024. That's why I wanted to talk about this. He is running in 2024. We all need to prepare for that. Brace for fucking impact. I think it's going to be Ron DeSantis. That's going to be my guess. But anyway. A lot of times, a presidential candidate will pick a running mate to balance out wings of the party. But with Trump, that's not the issue. He is the party, basically. It's so united behind him, said John McLaughlin, one of Trump's campaign pollsters. I don't care what they have to say. Trump hasn't made his 2024 bid official. He's expected to make a decision after the 2022 midterms. But I'm still thinking it would have been ideal for him to run for a Senate position. If he ran for Senate in 2022 and then won and then ran for president in 2024, but he was in the Senate, wouldn't that be epic? Wouldn't that... Imagine, Donald Trump doing, a fucking 12-hour talking filibuster. Believe me, the election was stolen by a lot. Imagine, right, they try to impeach Donald Trump again, post-presidency impeachment, but then imagine Donald Trump gets to vote on his own impeachment, right? Now that's a setup for that's a cartoon right there. He's name dropped Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. There you go. I was right. Rose among insiders who saw him interact recently with South Carolina Senator Tim Scott and former Secretary of State Mike Pompeo. Reminder, Mike Pompeo and Steve Mnuchin were on the phone talking about how crazy this motherfucker is, but they can't do anything because of legal challenges on the 25th Amendment. But I guess all is forgiven. They're all begging me. They all come here, Trump boasted to one advisor who shared the account anonymously with Politico. They're all begging me. So again, imagine you sign up for a job, right? And then the interviewer's like, all right, so yeah, the last guy didn't work out so well, and we need this position filled ASAP. So what do you think? And you're like, oh, what happened with the last guy? And then the interviewer's like, so we almost killed him. We got really close. We tried to kill him, and we failed to kill him, and we didn't apologize. And then we said that the attempt at killing him was justified, and that it was common sense. Remember that? Remember he said it was common sense to hang Mike Pence. It rhymes. And so yeah, so then, so they're still alive, don't worry, but we almost killed him. All right, sign me up. Sign me up, folks. Look at this guy. Anyway, Orange Man. Bad. So there you go. Anyway, Donald Trump, the Orange Man, folks. At it again, the Orange Man. So, Donald Trump is orange. He's a man. And he's an orange man. And so, Orange Man. So, Donald Trump, a.k.a. the Orange Man, says he'd win the Republican nomination for president, quote, very easily if he decides to run in 2024. So, isn't that crazy? Look at that. Former President Donald Trump on Friday said he'd easily win the GOP nomination if he runs in the 2024 presidential election. I think if I run, I'll get it, he said on Fox Business Appearance. Oh shit, do we have a video? Oh fuck. This is like, I'm not scrolling through that. Look, I have a 94, some people say 95. Even in the CPAC, I had a 98% approval rating. So if I decide to run, I'll get it very easily. That's not wrong either way. The GOP is a cult, folks. These motherfuckers are like suicide bombers, but in Christian fundamentalist form. These motherfuckers are crazy. All right. Most people have said if I run, they won't run against me. So I think that's good. He added, what the fuck? I think that, it's so good. Trump hasn't announced a formal run for the 2024 election yet, but he's been teasing a potential bid since at least the President Joe Biden's inauguration. Biden has said concretely he plans to run for Biden versus Trump round 2 is going to be an epic disaster. Donald Trump is going to be the second president since Grover Cleveland, I guess the first since Grover Cleveland, to be both 45th and 47th. For those of you that don't know, I believe Grover Cleveland was 22 and 24. He lost, and then he was like, that's Bullockschmite. And then he ran again, and then won. So that's going to be what Trump does. And that's what I'm afraid of. Now, the most fearful scenario that I have is a situation where Trump just wins outright, epic style. And then he thinks that, the last election was a sham. Obviously, I should have won the last election. Right? And then he, institutes, just full, fascist takeover. That's my headcanon for what's going to happen if he wins. Trump has been testing the waters for a potential run. A confidential memo obtained by Politico found that his team had pulled 5 key states to gauge whether they'd vote for him over Biden. The states, Arizona, Georgia, Michigan, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin, gave Biden a critical electoral college edge that denied Trump a second term in office. Insiders John Doorman reported The polls showed that Trump led in each of the 5 swing states. Folks, it's over. It's fucking over. I don't need to tell y'all. It's done. Democracy dies right now. It's not in darkness. It's fucking, what is it? It's 10:50 a.m. Democracy's dead. Breaking. Newsflash. So anyway, we're fucked. And not in the good dick way. And imagine you're getting fucked by this. Like, imagine, right? Like, oh, right? Like, imagine this is what's happening. Like, imagine, like, you open your eyes, and then this is what you have to, like, bear with.
And he's like this, and we were, and we were,
Oh, no. But anyway, so there you go. It's happening, folks. The orange man. It's happening. No, thank you. No, thank you. He's no Magic Mike, I'll tell you that much for sure. I'm getting overstimulated. I'm so sorry. Anyway, that was fun. Let's keep going. Arizona University students demand administration to withdraw Kyle Rittenhouse, quote, killer, off our campus. Groups claim Kyle Rittenhouse is a violent, bloodthirsty murderer. Damn, that's not wrong. So we have, this is from FoxNews.com, folks. Several left-leaning student organizations at Arizona State University are demanding that their administration withdraw Kyle Rittenhouse from the university. The Arizona State University Students for Socialism, Students for Justice in Palestine, Multicultural Solidarity Coalition, and Mecha de Asu are all calling for the Arizona State University administration to take action against Rittenhouse by withdrawing him from the university and releasing a statement against him. The 4 groups are calling him Murderer Kyle Rittenhouse. Rittenhouse was found not guilty on all charges against him as jurors finished deliberations on November 19th, blah, 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 who cares? And yeah, he shot 2 people and killed, well, he shot 3 people and killed 2. Rittenhouse is a student at Arizona State University online. So he's not even at the campus. But, you know, get rid of him anyway as far as I'm concerned. And then, remember when he was doing the game show? Kyle Rittenhouse during his trial at Kenosha County Courthouse in Kenosha, Wisconsin. Yeah, remember when he was just picking his own jury pool? Yeah! Remember that? The game show trial? Remember that? It's just a game show. He almost went bankrupt, but then he got his own jury. The groups also demand that the university administration reaffirm support for the Multicultural Center on campus as a safe space from white supremacy. Students making the demands also want the administration to redirect funding from Arizona State University Police Department to Multicultural Center, and they are demanding the establishment of a care center on campus. So not only are they trying to basically ride off of Kyle Rittenhouse's name in the mainstream press, which is good, I'm not decrying that, but they're attaching actual like demands to it that would actually better their lives at this campus. And that's a good thing about this, right? Because obviously no one wants Kyle Rittenhouse around them. Let him go work at that University of Austin bullshit that Barry Weiss is working on. You know that bullshit, the University of Austin or whatever? Let him go to Liberty University. Let him go to Prager University, right? He does not need to be here. But again, so get him out, but then also, again, use that because, again, I'm reading this in the headlines. It's going to be in right-wing headlines. It's going to be like a mainstream press are going to report on it. And so since you have that opportunity of getting into big press with attaching Kyle Rittenhouse's name to it, it's a good idea to also have tertiary demands that are actually going to better the people's lives that live in Arizona and that go to the campus. So I think that's a good thing. The groups are also hosting a rally and protest to get murderer Kyle Rittenhouse off of campus on December 1st at Arizona State University. Even with a not guilty verdict from a flawed justice system, I love that in quotes, Kyle Rittenhouse is still guilty to his victims and the family of those victims. The demand letter states, join us to demand from ASU that those demands be met and protect students from a violent, bloodthirsty murderer. And so you can read the rest of this later if you like. Fuck Kyle Rittenhouse. All my homies hate Kyle Rittenhouse. Fuck this bitch in the face. And also, I would say that you should support these people's protests, and their demands should be met. Now, are they going to be met? I don't know. I'm doubtful, because power never really gives a shit. So it's probable that it's just going to be a demonstration, and then they're going to cover it up and go home. But either way, let this motherfucker go to Barry Weiss's college, right? Like, you know, she's working on it for Kyle Rittenhouse. Kyle, just wait a year, take a semester off, then go to the University of Austin. So that's my recommendation. Anyway, folks, let's talk about some other very unfortunate things going on in the world. So a New York State Senator posted this video. This is from Todd Kaminsky of the New York State Senate. And he posted this video of Proud Boys hosting a rally in March outside of his office. And so, again, folks, there's a lot of people that are still in the year 2021 wondering what the OK symbol has to do with white supremacy. So I want to show this video, and maybe you'll get a hint. So let's watch. The audio is horrible, and it's music. So just going to mute that. But anyway, look at these motherfuckers. They all see that there's a camera, so they're flashing their little cringe signs. Look at that. Look at, they got their little flags, and they're all doing their little, look at that, woo. And then this one's really good. There's the law and order. Like, you might, like, it takes, like, to know symbols here, but you can see it in the reflection. So there's the law and order truck, right, with the don't tread on me flag. It's hard to see unless you know you're familiar with the symbol, but that's a don't tread on me flag. So okay, law and order, but then also don't tread on me. All right, but again, folks, these guys are just marching through the streets wherever they want, and they're flashing the little white power symbols. Again, folks, these motherfuckers are crazy. I don't know what to tell you. They're crazy, and they're basically what these are paramilitary forces that are just walking through the streets. And again, whenever there's cops in an interaction with Proud Boys and anyone else, the cops will always side with the Proud Boys because, again, they are a paramilitary force that are being deployed by deeper fascist, powers in the United States. The cops will go and like, look at what happened with Kyle Rittenhouse. Kyle Rittenhouse was a stupid kid, joined a vigilante group, a paramilitary force, then worked with the police officers of Kenosha, followed police instruction, killed 2 people, shot another one, and the cops, hey, nothing to do with it. What? But you told him to go there. Not it. But you told him he could go there, and then he killed people. Not it. So that's the world that we're living in, folks. So I want to be very clear. Yeah, we're fucked. And again, I want to be very, very, very clear. We're not getting fucked in the good dick way. Magic Mike is not making an appearance here. And so these people, they're going to feel emboldened. Every time they do one of these marches, they feel more powerful. They feel like, it's like a drug. It's like when you're on a bender for 3 weeks and you're drinking every day, eventually you feel invincible. There's that part of the bender where you start feeling invincible. It's like, I could just do this forever, right? That's the stage that they're in right now. They're in that part of the bender where they feel invincible. They can do whatever they want. And again, Kyle Rittenhouse just got off for doing exactly what they all dream of. They all dream of being Kyle Rittenhouse. And he got away with it. So I think that there's going to be a lot of political violence in the next coming years, especially ahead of the 2024 election. Be safe, folks, because these motherfuckers are going to kill you if you're in their vicinity and there's guns involved. So Again, look at what happened with January 6th. Plenty of off-duty police officers from all across the country went to the Capitol on January 6th, were inside the Capitol on January 6th. These motherfuckers are crazy. I don't need to tell you. You should already know that. But again, look at them. They're proud. They are proud, and they are boys, folks. Again, the Don't Tread on Me flag on the Law and Order truck, that really just sums it up. But not good. Not good at all. You see Charlie Kirk and yep, Charlie Kirk looking tall, looking strong with that little fucking twerp. Let's see, do I have any more news here? I don't think I do. I think I covered everything I was gonna. Let's look at Google News. This is the famed Google News segment of the show. Folks, Max the dog is currently... Look at that. Hold up. Look at that. Are you seeing this? Is this visible? Is this visible? End scene. All right. I'm on Google News. Omicron. Again, I keep thinking that's a Pokemon game. Oh, this is in the For You category. Folks, this is in the For Me category, so let's read it. This has just popped up. This is from CNBC, but, you know, whatever. A Harvard nutritionist and brain expert says she avoids these 5 foods that weaken memory and focus. Folks, did you know that 95% of Americans are so dumb that they can't eat vegetables? They refuse to do so. That's right, look it up. 95% of Americans do not eat an adequate amount of fiber every day. What is fiber? Those are vegetables. You can also just buy bread that has added fiber. You can buy things that have added fiber in them as well, so you can meet that very easily. But you know, most Americans are dumb. They don't care about what they put in their body. They all die. They become zombies. I'm going to be very clear here, folks. Food is poison. Would you put bleach in your body? Why would you put fructose in your body? Did you know that fructose does more damage to your liver than alcohol? Yeah, that's right. Alcohol is, well, drink responsibly, obviously, it depends on how you consume things, right? But long-term damage, fructose. I mean, a lot of people eat fructose every day. They wake up, fructose, orange juice. You know, how dumb do you have to be to drink orange juice for breakfast? Let me get my OJ in the morning. What's an orange juice? It's 100% fructose. I have a better idea. Eat the fucking orange. How about that? Why do you need it in juice form? Oh, I gotta eat my juice. How about you eat the fucking orange, fuck your juice, throw the glass in the fucking ditch, and then fucking eat the orange. Eat the fucking peel, too. It's fiber, motherfucker. But anyway, let's read. So this is reading this for the first time. No matter how old you are, it's never too late to start eating in a way that gives you the best possible chance of staving off dementia as you age and make sure that you feel focused and sharp every day. I got news for you, motherfucker. You're an anti-capitalist, because those are the people that watch my show. You're an anti-capitalist and you eat McDonald's? You're not an anti-capitalist, you're a loser. You're a dumb motherfucker. Oh, I hate capitalism so much that I'm gonna let the sugar industry destroy my brain so that I'm a zombie and I barely even live my life. And I can't even think of how to finish the sentence because I have dementia. You're not doing shit. You're a LARPer, you're a loser. Eat well. When you eat well, you can do things like run from police. Earlier this year when I was doing the protest, when they had the riot cops in here, I had to run from these motherfuckers. You didn't see me in handcuffs. Why? Because I ate my fucking vegetables. That's why I didn't get arrested. Because I ate vegetables. You think you could run from a cop eating fucking sugar every day? Nah. It's not going to happen. You're dumb. So let's read. Added sugars. We all know that. The brain uses energy in the form of glucose, a form of sugar, to fuel cellular activities. However, a high sugar diet can lead to excess glucose in the brain, which studies have linked to memory impairments and less plasticity of the hippocampus, the part of your brain controlling memory. Consuming unhealthy processed foods like baked goods and soda, which are often loaded with refined and added sugars, often in the form of high fructose corn syrup, floods the brain with too much glucose. Dumb motherfuckers. But you're going to go out there and eat. Oh, I'm drinking a soda right now. Do I eat meat? No, I don't. Although each body has different needs, the American Heart Association recommends that women consume no more than 25 grams of added sugar per day. Fuck the American Heart Association. You don't need any added sugar every day. You want to get your sugars from natural sources, like fruits or vegetables or that kind of shit. Oh, 25 grams of added sugar? What? Fuck that. Fuck that. The American Heart Association is in the pocket of big fructose. I'm telling you this right now, okay? You don't need any high fructose corn syrup, any added sugars. You want to know why? You want to know why I know that? Because I've lived, throughout the pandemic, I decided to go vegetarian. I decided to cut sugar. I lived for 8 months, not a single drop of added sugar in any of my food. Now, sometimes, lately, I'll have a can of tomato sauce lying in the fucking cabinet, and it's got 2 grams of added sugar. I'm not happy about it, but I've cracked it open because I don't feel like going to the store. But my point is, right, I'm part of the problem, absolutely, and I regret it to this day. That's why I'm telling the story. And so, but again, you need none of that. So they're lying to you in this one. I'm just letting you know. Fried foods. French fries, tempura, samosas, fish and chips, and chicken fried steak. Is your mouth watering? I get it. I don't get it. Fuck your fried food. Fuck your meat. That's a double whammy. I mean, you can fry things that aren't meat, but fuck your fried meat. Fuck your meat. Fuck you. Still, when it comes to brain health, it pays to reduce the amount of fried foods you eat. In fact, one study including 18,080 people found that a diet high in fried foods was linked to lower scores in learning and memory. You wonder why you can't remember where you put your fucking keys. It's because you're eating like a fucking gremlin. You're a goblin. You're like a fucking troll living under a goddamn bridge, eating the fucking refuse that people toss off the side of the bridge into the fucking river. You're a fucking goblin. You're a loser. You don't even know what the fuck's going on. You can't even watch. Oh, I got foggy brain. Oh, you're living your life like you're Harry Mason in Silent Hill. You can't see 5 feet in front of you because you're dumb. You don't know how to fucking feed yourself. And yeah, that's right. I'm taking the bad cop approach. I'm taking the bully approach on this one. Because I want my audience to be smart. I want you motherfuckers to come at me and say, actually, I think you're wrong on this. And cite your sources, and then I look into them and then I learn something. I'm not learning anything from y'all. Because y'all are eating meat. Y'all are eating fried foods. Y'all are eating fucking soda. Huh? Eat the fucking orange. That's what I got for you. High glycemic load carbohydrates. Even in high carbohydrate foods, for example, bread, pasta, and anything else made from refined flour, don't taste sweet. Your body still processes them much in the same way it does as sugar. Eat whole grain. If you're eating pasta, whole grain. If you're eating bread, whole grain. The fuck? Why are you eating white bread? Oh, I'm eating white bread. What? White bread? What? Fuck you. I don't even need to read that. Fuck you. Alcohol. Whoa. All right. Now this list, I am losing it with this list. I think I'm throwing the whole thing out. Let's skip this whole section. You don't need to know about that. Nitrates. Used as a preservative and to enhance color in deli slices. Color. They use nitrates so that your food looks more colorful. It's not food, by the way. Meat isn't food. Would you go up to your fucking roommate and go oh, I'm hungry. Oh. Well, meat's food, right? It's food. I was hungry. There's nothing in the fridge. It's food. It's food, right? No, it's not food, you fucking idiot. Hey, Max, you want me to eat your paw? What if I just ate this dog? Huh? Well, it's food, right? Meat's food. What if I just ripped his paw, threw it on the grill? That's fucked up. You want to know why it's fucked up? Because meat isn't food, motherfucker. But so, nitrates. They kill your body, and they use them so that the food, quote unquote, looks more food-like. That's how you know this shit isn't food. They need to like drown it in these chemicals so that it might even look potentially appetizing. Shit's not food. It's not fucking food. Nitrates. That's the dumbest shit. You know, that's the dumbest shit. Yeah, we're gonna put poison in our food so that it looks better. Not so that it tastes better. It doesn't taste better, but it looks better. You're dumb. You're dumb. If you can't live without salami and sausages, seek out those containing buckwheat flour, which is used as a filler. Buckwheat flour contains important antioxidants that can counter some of the negative health effects of these meats. Or, just quit the meats. Did you know vegetarians have a 40%, look it up, 40% less likely to develop heart disease if you just cut meat? 40%. I'll take it. I'll take it. So fuck your meat. Don't worry about that part. Fuck your high glycemic load carbohydrates. Fuck them. Fuck your fried foods. Fuck your sodas. Fuck you. Learn how to eat better. Oh, you're an anti-capitalist. Okay. So why are you giving all your money to the most corrupt corporations that have ever existed in human history? The food industry? You think the military-industrial complex is powerful? Wow. You dumb motherfucker. Do you know how powerful the food industry is? They literally strip the nutrients out of your food and then feed it to you. They take the good parts out of the food, throw it in the dumpster, and then feed you the fucking refuse. It's trash. You're eating garbage. The food industry has created hundreds of millions of zombies in the United States of America. People with brain fog. They can't think. They're trapped in autopilot. You know the movie Click with Adam Sandler, where he's got the fucking remote control, right? And then he's like going through autopilot because he's using the remote control, and it's like he doesn't remember whatever. You've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't seen the movie, go watch it. Anyway, that's you. You're in autopilot right now because you're a dumb motherfucker. You're just walking through life. Oh, I guess I'll eat bad food. Oh, I need my McDonald's. Oh, I need my bread, my white bread. Oh, I need my soda, glug glug. Oh, I can't remember my name. Where did I put my keys? I gotta go to work tomorrow and spend my paycheck on more poison. You are a zombie, motherfucker. You're a fucking zombie. You're a fucking... Do you ever play Left 4 Dead? Well, that's not the zombie you are, because those zombies can run, and your fucking bitch ass can't run. You're like a Dead Rising kind of zombie. You're one of these slow zombies that's like, oh, man, no, where's my soda pop? Where's my soda pop? Can't find my soda. Yeah, that's the kind of zombie you are. Fuck you. Anyway, I had to be the bully on this one. Like, you know, because I care about you motherfuckers. I care about you motherfuckers. Drug addiction. You ever go to a grocery store? 99% of the shit at the grocery store, drug addiction. Drug addiction. It's drug addiction. Imagine going to like a drugstore, like a pharmacy. It's the same shit. It's the same shit. It's the same fucking shit. Same thing with a coffee house, a Starbucks. All drug addiction. What do you think Starbucks has? Coffee, addictive, highly addictive. And pastries, highly addictive. What? The fuck? They get you in that door, you're done for. You are done for. So I'm just throwing that out there, folks. The food industry makes you addicted. It prevents you from learning how to cook. All these frozen meals and all that shit that people cook, fast food. It makes it so that you don't know how to cook. The default in America is not knowing how to cook. That's the default. The majority of Americans, like in our age group, my age group, I should say, don't know how to fucking cook. What? What? It's on purpose. The food industry wants you to be a zombie. They want you to eat their sugars and their fucking fries and their fucking garbage. They want you to die before you're 65 so you can't collect that Social Security. You can't collect the things that you've paid into your whole life. They want you to die at the ripe old age of 64. It's all a conspiracy. And why do you think medical costs are so high? Why do you think medical costs are so high in this country? Look. When processed foods and fast food became popular in the 1950s and 60s, guess what also started skyrocketing? Healthcare costs in this country. They skyrocketed and outpaced the adoption of processed food and fast food because people that consume this shit over the course of several years start going to the hospital more often, and then they've got pre-existing conditions, and then they're stuck in the hospital, in and out of the hospital their entire lives. 88% of Americans have something called Metabolic Syndrome, which is basically pre-diabetes. So you got that, then that goes into pre-diabetes, and then you got diabetes. Your life is fucked when you get diabetes, right? You're fucked. You're going to have to take these medicines, right, that are extreme. Why do you think insulin is such a high price? They want you to get addicted to these foods. They want you to become reliant on insulin, and then they jack the fucking prices, and then you die because you can't afford the medication. But when do you die? Not in your 60s, not in your 70s. You die young, so you can't collect your Social Security that you paid taxes into. It's all a big fucking conspiracy theory. You're falling for it. You're dumb. I'm dumb. We're all dumb. Fuck the food industry, and fuck you. So that's my segment. There's a dog behind me. Maxie! What? Up the doodles downstairs. Ooh, look at him. Look. Oh, you can't even see him. Hold up. Look at him. Oh, you sneezed in my face. You got snot in my mouth. Look at him. Oh, he got me. I got. Help. I got. This motherfucker clawed my neck. Clawed, not to be confused with the character in Grand Theft Auto 3. That's right, gamer reference. Gamer reference, huh? Gamer reference. So, folks, I've got a guest lined up for tomorrow's show. We're going to probably end up talking about drugs. I think that's going to be I'm not going to tell you who the guest is. I'm going to make that a surprise. But we're going to have a guest on the show tomorrow. By we, I mean me. You're not going to have a guest. Maybe we'll do audience questions. And we're going to talk about drugs and how great they are. Drugs are amazing. There's a reason why they're Schedule 1. The good drugs. We're not talking about like cocaine and any of that stupid shit. We're talking about the good drugs. The Schedule 1 drugs. You don't need those Schedule 2 drugs. What the fuck? Are you a pansy? Are you a little fucking beta bitch? Schedule 2? What the fuck? You're dabbling in Schedule 2 drugs? What the fuck? Are you a loser? No, we're talking about Schedule 1. That's talking about that hard shit. Like weed. Yeah, that's right. We're talking about the hard drugs. Schedule 1. Hard drugs. Hardcore drugs. Like weed. Yeah, that's right. And some other stuff. So, gonna have a guest on. We're gonna talk about drugs. Did you hear the joke about the lion and the Frenchman? I heard the joke about Food Lion. That was a good one. Huh? Yeah. So we got a show lined up for tomorrow. I think y'all will enjoy it. Guest will come on at 10:30ish, usually, and we'll go for an hour, I assume. Unless something happens, it's always possible that these things fall through and that they won't end up happening. I haven't eaten breakfast today, folks. It's true. It's true. I haven't eaten breakfast today. I usually don't eat before the show. So it's true. Yes, I know. It's true. So I'm going to go eat. I'm going to consume some high fructose corn syrup. And I'm going to go eat some white bread. white bread usually has high fructose corn syrup injected into it. They get a syringe and they go like, they don't actually do that. It's just in the mix. But, you ever see high fructose corn syrup? That, like, fucking candy bullshit? What is it? Like, there's this, like, candy that's just, like, some syrupy shit. It's like, it's like Fun Dip, but I don't think it's Fun Dip. But there's one of these candies that's literally just fructose. Like, it's just the actual corn syrup, but with, like, food coloring. And that's it. Anyway, don't eat that candy. And so, anyway, I will see y'all tomorrow. I've got, like, this red thing. What is that? And it's gone. Wait, is this still there? I think there's like a something right there. Ooh. It's like a bump. Oh shit. It's all over.
Running against the worst candidate in the history of presidential politics puts pressure on me. Can you imagine if I lose my whole life? What am I going to do? I'm going to say, I lost to the worst candidate in the history of politics. I'm not going to feel so good. Maybe I'll have to leave the country. I don't know.
It was an amazing phone call I made. 40 Wall Street actually was the second tallest building in downtown Manhattan, and it was actually, before the World Trade Center, was the tallest. And then when they built the World Trade Center, it became known as the second tallest, and now it's the tallest. And I just spoke to my people.
Sam, if I could just get this sentence out, we can talk about Jimmy Dore can go and kill 15 kids tomorrow, and I still believe in force the vote.
They had a very bad original concept. It was carried out poorly, and the cover-up was one of the worst in the history of cover-up. Very simple. Bad deal, should have never been thought of. Somebody really messed up, and they had the worst cover-up ever. And where it should have stopped is at the deal standpoint, when they thought about it. Because whoever thought of that idea, I think is in big trouble.
In case you don't know, and you haven't seen the latest polls, the American people hold the President of the United States in contempt.
Across this country, we've seen this new phenomenon lately. Chanted at sporting events and on signs. The phrase is, "Let's go Brandon."
We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by you know the thing.